What happens when two of the greatest sprinters America has ever produced are also training partners chasing the exact same dream? And what happens when, after years of injuries, bad luck, and missed opportunities, both of them finally show up to the same race, on the same day, at the absolute top of their game? Sha'Carri Richardson and Melissa Jefferson-Wooden didn't just race each other this year. They rewrote what everyone thought they knew about American sprinting. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why track fans everywhere are calling 2026 the year this rivalry finally became real. Stay with me, because this story has drama, tension, and a finish line moment that decided everything by the smallest margin possible. Before we get into what actually happened on the track, let's talk about why this story matters so much in the first place. For most of the last 5 years, Sha'Carri Richardson and Melissa Jefferson-Wooden were almost never both healthy, both in form, and both racing at their absolute peak at the same time. One would be dealing with a setback while the other was surging. One would be chasing a comeback while the other was quietly building a legacy in the background. The two of them have actually raced each other 12 times in 100 meters finals across their careers. 12 times. And for most of that history, it wasn't close at all. Richardson dominated the early years, winning the first 7 meetings in a row. Then, slowly, Jefferson-Wooden turned the tables completely, winning the last 5 meetings in a row. But here's the twist nobody fully saw coming. In 2026, for maybe the first time in years, both women walked onto the track at the same meet, in the same shape, both genuinely competing for the same title. No excuses. No if only I was healthy. Just two of the fastest women alive, standing in the blocks against each other with no easy answer about who would win. And when that finally happened at the Prefontaine Classic in Eugene, Oregon, it turned into one of the closest, most dramatic 100 meters races in recent memory, a race where the entire outcome came down to a single decision in the final stride. Stick around, because what these two athletes said after that race tells you everything about the mental warfare quietly happening between two training partners who also happen to be each other's biggest rivals. The photo finish at Prefontaine Let's set the scene. Both women train under Coach Dennis Mitchell on the Star Athletics team. They train together every single day. They warm up together. They travel together. And now, they were about to line up directly against each other in the biggest 100 meters showdown of the entire season. The gun goes off. Richardson gets a strong start historically that's actually considered her biggest weakness, but not on this day. She jumps ahead early, and for most of the race, it genuinely looks like she might have it. But Jefferson-Wooden has become known as maybe the best closer in the entire sport, and coming into the final stretch, she starts eating away at the gap, stride by stride. At the very last moment, Jefferson-Wooden leans hard at the line. Richardson, true to her usual style, stays upright straight through the tape. That one single decision to lean or not to lean ended up deciding the entire race. The final numbers: Jefferson-Wooden crossed the line in 10.78 seconds. Richardson crossed in 10.79 seconds. 1/100th of a second. That is the entire margin separating two of the greatest sprinters currently alive. Jefferson-Wooden didn't hold back afterward. She said, quote, "It was a fight, literally, to the finish. But I wanted it more. So I got it." That single sentence exploded across the track and field world within hours. Because it wasn't just about winning one race, it was about proving something. To critics, to doubters, and maybe even to her own training partner standing right next to her. I'm always doubted what made this moment even bigger was what came next. Jefferson-Wooden opened up publicly about feeling disrespected despite putting together an incredible season the year before, a season where she won 12 of 13 races, ran personal bests of 10.61 seconds in the 100 meters and 21.68 seconds in the 200 meters, and became only the second woman in history to sweep gold in the 100 meters, the 200 meters. and the 4x100 meters relay at a single World Championships. And still, she said people kept finding excuses for her success instead of simply giving her credit for the work. She said, quote, "It's never Melissa worked this hard, so she gets to reap the benefit of her reward. It's because of something else." That kind of raw honesty from an athlete standing at the very top of her sport is rare. And it tells you just how much pressure had been quietly building beneath the surface of this rivalry. Race after race, season after season. Richardson's response, Richardson, wasn't silent either. After the race, she told reporters that her confidence was returning, quote, "despite the environment I'm in every day." She didn't name anyone directly. Neither did Jefferson-Wooden. But fans noticed something odd almost immediately. The two training partners had recently unfollowed each other on social media. Speculation exploded online about possible tension inside the Star Athletics training group. Nothing has ever been officially confirmed by either athlete. But when two of the most dominant sprinters on the entire planet train under the same coach in the same group, chasing the exact same medals every single season, some competitive friction is almost impossible to fully avoid. The championships showdown weeks later at the U.S. Outdoor Championships in New York City, the story took yet another twist. Richardson looked sharp early on, winning her opening heat in the 100 meters in 10.90 seconds, the fastest time of the entire day. But Jefferson-Wooden made a bold, calculated decision. Instead of defending her 100 meters crown directly against Richardson on the same day, she chose to focus entirely on the 200 meters instead. And she delivered in dramatic fashion. Jefferson-Wooden blazed through the race in 21.69 seconds, setting a stadium record, and finishing just 1/100th of a second off her own personal best time. It was a powerful reminder that Jefferson-Wooden isn't just a 100 meters specialist anymore. She has become one of the most complete sprinters on the entire planet, genuinely dangerous at both distances on any given day. A rivalry finally realized here's the bigger picture. And it's honestly incredible when you step back and look at it. Across their entire careers, Richardson still holds the overall head-to-head lead between the two of them. But since Jefferson-Wooden turned a corner in her career, she has now won 5 straight meetings in a row against Richardson. The momentum has completely, undeniably shifted. And after years of just barely missing each other in top form, 2026 finally gave fans exactly what they had been begging to see: a true, fair head-to-head battle between two athletes who are not just rivals on paper, but teammates who see each other every single day at practice. And if you enjoyed breaking down this rivalry with me today, do me a quick favor, hit that like button. And make sure you're subscribed, because this story between these two incredible athletes is only getting started, and you do not want to miss what happens next.